Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, Heard 37. So our last flight, we ended up in Dublin, Ireland, and this flight we have base to base. It's going to be Dublin, Ireland, down to Barcelona. That's EIDW, down to LEBL. And it looks like we're going to be hauling mobile phones. It's actually 128,000 pounds, almost 129,000, which is way more than we can actually carry. But since it's only 800, it's actually like 858 miles with Sid and Star. And so with taking less fuel, we can do it quite easily. Down here to Barcelona. Alright, so I think I've already got everything loaded up. Yeah, I do. Check out the 767. It's actually, like I said, 858 miles. So I put it right at 860. It's not using quite as much fuel as we think it is, so we usually have a little extra, so I actually put it at 860. That kind of worries me a little bit. I kind of want to go, I'll put it at 9, there, it's basically 100 extra miles, just in case. But I think we'll be just fine. So we'll do a day flight. I'll make it like, 11 o'clock, that'll be fine. And we don't have, I think we have to pick a gate because we've already been there, so let's go ahead and meet on over at the plane. Alright everybody, here we are in our plane. We're going to go outside real quick, so headphone users, look out. Dublin. I thought where there's, I guess, the main, or I was like, where is it? Over there to the right. Alright, jump back in. I tell you, the APU is the loudest thing. That's already shut off, but man, that thing gets loud. Alright, we'll get the position coordinates in here. Now we've got that in. It's in a line right now. I think maybe the lights have already gone off, so we might be able to just go ahead and put it in nav. Can't remember how long it takes in this plane. Looks like everything is good. Make sure, alright, yeah, the yaw damper's on. Alright. So now we can go over to our route. We gotta figure out how I can't remember how I did this. Oh man, request send, FlightSim. It's EIDW, LEBL. There we go. Runway 16, it's not runway 16, it's runway 10. But at least it's got it in there. So let's go over here to departing runways. I don't know why it says 16, that's not true at all. And the SID is ABID2F. First one there. Execute that. Go over to arrivals. And we're going to take the ILS. I can't believe yeah, I did. I was going to say I didn't write it down. Yeah, we did. ILS 7 left. I don't know. Oh no. See, it's weird because it doesn't take you right to the runway anyway. Take Y. And the star is Puma 2Z. That must not be right. Alright, can't remember how do I get out of that? Puma 2Z. How do I get out? So I didn't activate that. That kind of sucks. I'm kind of worried that may not be in there at all. Cause see, those are, yeah, this is not good. I just updated the AIRAC cycle yesterday. Now see, Puma's not in any of these, and it should be. That really, really sucks. Damn it. Uh-oh. I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do now, because we don't have the star. It's Puma 2Z. That really sucks. Let's check this out. We'll not use... See, it's not going to come around now. We're not going to be able to be lined up. Check out these legs real quick. Puma LC, it doesn't have the runway in there. Damn it. I don't wonder if I activated that. Seven? Wait. That was VR. Alright. Arrivals, make sure I do ILS 7 left. And make sure Puma isn't in there. Puma's not in there. Execute. Alright, let's look at this now. Yeah, see, Puma or whatever, that's why then we go to Puma 2Z, that's why we have that in there. The freaking, I don't know. I hate this sometimes. I'm trying to find something, I don't think it's gonna work. And that really sucks. Alright, come back over to legs. See, I don't know what... I'm not going to know the altitude that we need to be at or anything. Route 1 legs. There we go. Looked like there was a break there for a second. What in the world? See, that can't even be right. Because it doesn't go that long at all. So that's just odd that it has that in there. Yeah, it has it 786 miles. It should only be like something is definitely wrong here because it should only be 858 actually. So it's not incorrect. 858 is what it's supposed to be. Alright, so I'm going to say everything is good here, because Puma, however you want to say, is not even, it's not even necessarily all that even close to the airport, so we're just going to have to take it from there. This doesn't make any sense of why that star isn't in there. That really bugs me. Star, let me see if we can put Puma in from this. Here we go, Puma 2Z. Now let's check out what that did anything. Here we go. Puma. That might actually work. Hell yeah. And it takes us down to the runway even. Sweet. Now let's see what it says. It says 766, which isn't true. Alright. We might be in luck. It might actually work this time. First time for us. Let me go ahead and I'm going to turn the TCAS on. TRA. Alright, we'll hit the traffic button. Alright, we're in map. I'm going to move the range down. I'll move it to 10 real quick. Brakes are in RTO. We're not done here. Alright. So, let's check out our weights. I'm going to do it on my phone again. I haven't posted the last one, so I don't know. So, you guys, well, if you say, no, that's not how you do it, I'm not going to be able to know yet. So, that's why I'm doing it wrong again. And maybe even the next episode may not even be up by this time, so I'm not really sure. Alright, so I believe it's so I think it's 360,000. 360,000. 581? But I think it's 413 actually, minus the other one. So 413,000. Because that other one's the fuel. You want to do minus the fuel. And my calculator is an idiot. 413,000 minus 360,000. 581 equals 52,419. So 52,419. I'm wanting to say that makes it 52.4. It doesn't really sound right. Could it be 520? Invalid entry. Gross weight. Could it be 5.2? I don't think so. It should. Why won't you work? But it's 0 fuel weight, so it should be minus the fuel. Fuel and payload. Yeah, so minus the fuel. So 360,000. I'll go with that. So actually, it was doing it the right way the first time. 360,541 minus the fuel. 35,658 equals 324,883. So I think it should be 324.8. That worked. So I think that's correct. Because that's the 0 fuel weight, so minus the fuel, you'll get your 0 fuel weight. Alright, reserves, we'll say 4. Cruising altitude, let's go to 35,000. Cost index, just use 80. Alright, so takeoff, flaps, I think we use 15. Yeah, we use 15. Alright, 156. Seems like an awfully low speed to me. Alright. 56. The flight director on. Flight director is on here. Arm and LNAV, VNAV. Going to 35,000, like I said. So we'll go ahead and get this set. TCAS failed. It always fails. I don't know why. See the warning there? That thing is stupid. It's just, it fails only, you know, when you're on the ground. Oh well. Take a little while to get this thing to 35,000. 30,000. Alright, 35,000. Thank you very much. I think that's about it. Well, we'll have to check our speeds here. Let's check out the approach speed. 159. Isn't that slow? Isn't that 159? But you got that 156. How could the approach speed be quicker than the V2 speed? I don't quite understand. Let me check something on the takeoff. 156. That's odd to be. Okay, so the approach at 159. Alright, so that we definitely don't want that 170. 159. In this 8 miles, so we'll leave that at 170. Why is that 2,553 nautical miles away? Says distance to go 766. What in the hell? $2,553. Oh, something's wrong there, obviously. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out here in a little bit. Alright, let me turn on the taxi lights. Make sure that was correct. I still don't know if the nose gear needs to be on when you're taxiing. But the parking brake is off. So we're going to start taxiing. So, taking off on runway 10, so our runway is actually over here. I'm not sure if that's in front of us or in back of us. Alright, we're gonna have to go outside, so headphone users, watch out. Find runway 10. Could be that one right there in front of us. Runway 10. I'm gonna have to go check these signs. Ah, it moves so slow. It doesn't look like runway 10 in front of us. 1634. Oh my goodness. Runway 10, it looks like it's behind us. So how do we get over there? Headphone users again. So we get over from over here. Alright, here we go. God, I hope that's right. It does look like it's slightly behind us. We're gonna knock over that light with our wing, but you know, what can you do? I'm not even sure that's the right runway that we're heading to. I'm really confused. Alright, so definitely we're going the right way now. You can see the runway is definitely in front of us. Even though we're doing a horrible job taxiing. But this runway has got me lost. So we're gonna have to deal with it. Getting off to an awkward start. There's a plane right in front of us. Is that US Airways? How is US Airways? Do they really fly all the way over to Ireland? Like, that's I wouldn't think US Airways would be doing international flights. Oh my goodness. Plane just taking off right there. Ryanair. It looks like we have a bottleneck here. There's US Airways over there sitting. Ryanair is just like, whoa. I'm probably part of the problem, I'm sure. Although I'm not sure that they recognized me. Are you gonna come this way, guy? Yeah, you are. So, alright. I can't go over there because of the runway. So we're just gonna have to go through them. Well, I mean, what can you do? We've got that guy coming in from a different angle. Maybe that other guy was actually going around because he didn't want to fly into them. However, he's landing in the wrong direction. Yep, you just go through them. That's how it is in real life. You just go right on through. You don't hit it or anything. All right, I think we have our runway though, right? Can't read it. On the ground though, it did look like it said 1028, so we're good. I'm not sure why it was so difficult to find it. Starting out. Well, I got that SAS Scandinavian Airlines over there. Very busy airport, although I like that. It adds to it, I think. Even though you saw that bottleneck, we had to go through people. Still like it. 1, 5, and 15, I believe. Yeah, or is it 1? Yeah, 1, 5, and 15. Sorry, I've got my hands off. This one we're going over to the right. Sorry. Plane likes to go to the right, especially when you're coming into land, especially. Can't remember if it does it when you take off as well or what. I'm a little concerned. About our flight plan down there. It says it's just that one thing before the runway. And like I say, the star was weird because the stars didn't actually bring you all the way to the runway. It actually, they stopped short, and I think That's what they do, and then they vector you in probably. So, yeah. Oh well. I'll probably turn the next taxiway. We don't need to go all the way down. I don't feel. Nah, screw it. We'll go all the way. Yeah, we'll go to the next one, all the way down, just in case. Brakes are an RTO. I thought they were an RTO, and then they went to disarm or something. Maybe, possibly. By the way, Orbex, FTX Ireland, and the airport is by Aerosoft. Just did a FSX flight here, Rome to here. Then we did an air hauler video from somewhere. I think it was, no, it was DTTA. I'm not sure. Oh, that was in Tunisia? Was it Carthage, maybe? To here? No, we're going from here to Barcelona. I was gonna stop right there, but here's the one where we actually stop. Yes. Runway 10. It is in fact the correct one. Found it. Alright. So, landing lights, you come on. Let me check this. I thought this said in-op. So the red lights don't work, but they do. Maybe it doesn't say in-op. DME. I don't know why that DME is sticking in there. Alright, but that's all good. Auto throttles are armed. Don't see anyone there. Don't see anyone here. Jump on the runway. Check and make sure everything's good. Instead of doing like a rolling takeoff. See, it is kind of jagged, but with all the add-ons, you can imagine. Oh my goodness, that's pretty awesome. Why are you going around? I couldn't cause you to go around, you went over me already. Interesting. Some busy airports, man, stuff happens. No ATC. Because I don't want it. Alright, everything looks good. LNAV, VNAV are armed. Auto throttles are armed. Brakes are an RTO. Flaps are at 15. TCAS is on everything. Everything looks good from here. Sorry, Air France. I think that was Air France. Alright. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Doesn't really tell you where to set your throttles. Right there at about 100%. Should have caught out 80 knots when I didn't. Go ahead and rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up. There, you can see it wants to go to the right. I don't understand that. She wants to go to the right. I don't get it. Makes it extremely hard to fly, to be quite honest. Retracting the flaps to 5. Flaps going to 1. Although its thing is telling me to climb so quick, you can see our airspeed isn't that great. We need to go left. See, the plane wants to go to the right. It's hard, really hard to keep that thing in line there. We didn't do too bad of a job though. Man, it's just like it's fighting you all the way. It's fighting you to the right. So I was trying to put the arrows right there in the yellow, but it's actually putting it down now. Now our airspeed is coming. We're just climbing a little too quick there. Move that up. 20. Turn that off. Gear to off. Alright, flaps are fully retracted. Go ahead and turn off the taxi light. I'll leave the nose gear light on. And we're way above, although I think in Ireland, I think we're already above the transition altitude, but it shouldn't still be under 250. I think I said is 250, that's 300, alright. So I don't know if we're in transition altitude or not. I was actually trying to read up on that not too long ago. I thought it said some of the European countries were actually going to make it 18,000, kind of like it is in the US. But I don't know. By the way, I have, let's see, openLC number 7 and 10 activated as well, which is the UK and Ireland and Spain. So hopefully they'll look pretty good. We're already up to 8,400 feet. Let's go down here to the FMC. Says what it says about time. Speed restriction. Distance to go 756. We'll be there at 10:16. Although it says restriction to 10:16, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And we're going to be there more than less than 121 miles. ETA 10:22, but LBL at 10:16. Is that because of the time change? Is there a time change? I don't know. This is very confusing. This flight already. Landing lights can come off since we're past the 10,000 feet. Yeah, it's confusing for me, at least. It's already like, isn't it like past 10:16? I don't know. This was weird. This flight has not started off well. Or it's started off kind of well, but it's very confusing. Looks beautiful. I was not going to take a look outside, but I think it looks kind of pretty. Maybe we should. So headphone users, look out. I don't know if that's Dublin or not. Perhaps it is. By the way, the density is very dense for scenery complexity, and autogen is at dense, so one below it. Complexity 1 from the right, and autogen 2 from the right. Moving that up to 40 on the range. And well, I say we go ahead and speed her up. Shouldn't take too long. Be back in just a bit. Alright, everybody, slowing it down to normal speed. Kind of weird about these mountains here. This thing is going down to 5,000 and, well, we're at 12.7 right now, and I don't want to go down too far. I tried to re-input it again during the flight, and now we don't even have the runway in there. I know that we need to go south. I kind of think we need to go maybe slightly to the right. I'm trying to think of exactly where Puma was. And, the friggin' airport. I thought I put the airport on here with under 160 miles. We should be able to see that. Get out of here. Thought we could see LEBL, but no. I'm kind of worried. Like I say, I don't know that we should go. I'm gonna put this back up to 10,000. I told it today it could go to 5,000, but I think we're going to run into these mountains if we're not careful. Put this at 10.5. But at 10.6. So we'll level out. The only thing I can think of is we could go to the map, which is kind of cheating, but I mean, what do we do here? I don't understand why the flight plan wouldn't allow it. Put it in how we wanted it. The start. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Hopefully, please don't black screen. Please don't black screen. Gotta find LEBL. See, alright, so it is basically is. If we just go straight south, we'll run into it. So that's what we'll do, and we'll go back to 4X. I don't know exactly how far it's going to be. So I'm going to sign off right here and be back in just a bit. Alright, everybody, slowing it down. I see ocean here. I'm afraid that might be the airport right there. So we're gonna have to go to the map. This is, yep, it's off to our left, actually. Why am I going that way? 110.3. Actually, we're not quite there yet. So we're landing on 7 left, so we need to get down. Man, that is really confusing. Okay, so PRA and BCN. There they are, PRA and BCN. So let's get this thing down very quickly. Let this thing go down. 1,000 feet a minute. I'll let this go down to 2,800. Actually, I'll let it go down to 2,500. See, we're gonna have to go out to the right, and man, with these clouds, man. So there's the airport right there. Let's go to 270. I thought it would come up as LEBL, but it didn't, obviously. We're gonna let this come back up to 3,000. 4,200 right now. We'll increase our range a little bit so we can keep this in check. The heading of the runway is 066. Now, see, I just put it in there. It says it's above the but see, this says it's actually, alright, so that has to do with the flight plan. This right here, as you can see, it is down below us. So at 066, let's go, I want to go 186. Wrong button. I'm not really sure that we're going the right way, though. Alright, we're on the glide slope, by the way. Let's head back for it. Slow this way down. 200. This has turned into disaster, I tell you. I wonder, hopefully the ILS will be able to get it. Let's check this out real quick. 151. 151. Localizer, or just below the glide slope. Because I don't know if we're pointed at well enough because of these damn clouds. We're almost on the glide slope. The approach hold. $190. Oh man, these clouds are just butchering this. See, we need to be over to the right. I'm not sure why I'm able to. Autopilot's off. We need to be way to the right. Instrumentation says it's way to the right. I don't know. I can't tell if that's the airport down there or not. Or too high. No, go ahead and put out the gear. Down the gear. This is a disaster. I've had problems coming into Barcelona before in the past as well. Flaps are coming out. See, that's the airport in front of us. We're going to end up turning to the airport sharp and late. So we could go to 7 right. We got that in view. Auto throttle is going to mess it all up. Man, these controls are way too sensitive. I'll tell you that as well.
Think rate, think rate. Think rate, think rate. Think rate.
It's way too sensitive. You can see how it's swinging around. I'm trying not to move it that quick. Yeah, it's just really sensitive. A little low now.
Glide flow. Glide flow.
Watch the speed as well.
Glide flow. Glide flow. Glide flow. Glide flow. Glide flow.
There's no problem with the glide slope. We're a little low, but there's no
glide flow.
Problem with the glide slope.
Glide flow. Glide flow.
40.
Glide flow.
30. 20. 10.
I'm gonna hit hard. There's something wrong with the speed here. There's something wrong with the entire flight, to be quite honest. And people are taking off in the other direction. Oh, this was a disaster. There's something, it feels wrong with the controls as well. Like I said, it's really... It says normal speed. As we were coming in, it was way too fast. I don't quite understand. Not sure what happened at all there. Flight director off. Landing lights come off. Yeah, there was something definitely going on there. Turn the auto brakes off. Alright, TCAS is off. Let's go park this thing. That was extremely odd. I mean, the entire thing was butchered. Something's wrong with the flight plan putting this in. I think it was just... I think it was going to be this particular airport because, like I said, it was odd, the start didn't come all the way to the airport. And I think this thing doesn't put in the waypoints like a PMDG plane would. And some of the others, this was just extremely odd. Let's stop here and look at where we should park. I'm thinking about going over here. Now let's go park over there. Just gotta figure out how we get there. Is there a way to get... Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was awkward. It was coming down so quickly. Like I said, the controls were being so sensitive. That was, like you just moved the joystick a little bit and she was really going. So... I don't know, that sucks. That was really our crappiest landing in this plane. Unless you count Brest and Moscow, when we didn't know what the hell we were doing and everything was so screwed up. At least on those, I think we only did like 1% damage, maybe 2% on one of them. I think Brest or something. No, it was Moscow, I think. So we couldn't find the ground. Let's come over here. Pull into this one right here. I don't know if it came in the right side or not. I really don't care. This is odd. I kind of want to get this one over with. This whole flight has been very, very odd to me. I'm gonna park it right here, by the way. Yeah, everything about this was funky. I want to like the plane, but you see we keep having some odd problems, so I'm not too sure about. Taxi light, you can come off. I didn't record it, so I have to use instant replay. Hopefully that works. If not, I'm screwed with the replay. Got the fuel. Alright, over to air hauler. Let's get paid. Alright, we did 3% damage. That's... it just really sucks. I wish we hadn't have done that. I couldn't get it to stop coming down. But I kind of like to see replay. I'm afraid it may not be able to do the instant replay. I'm afraid it's going to black screen. We shall see. We had 291 extra miles worth of fuel. Hopefully on the next one I'll be able to pick an airport where we can do a real flight plan. One that completely goes to the runway. It was really odd how this one was working. Come on, air hauler. There you go. There you go. We're down here at Barcelona. I don't know if there's going to be anything good there. See if I can click on one. Barcelona. I've got a little bit of time to do them. Maybe not tonight. Oh man, that would be a really good one. Malmo pays over $1 million. Let's see, Moscow, we can always go back there. That pays, a lot of these pay really good. I'm surprised it's only 2,000 miles over to Montreal. Across the ocean. Khartoum, that pays a lot. I think we might have to do this Malmo one. I mean, it pays $1 million. I'd like to get some of my money back that I just lost. Doing that 3% damage. We'd only done 2% damage up to this point. Now we just did 3 in one flight. So we moved up 0.08 to 98.43. I've been trying to get that back. We had some problems with doing late flights with the, what do you call them? AI pilots. See, that would be cool to Paris, but in my opinion, the Paris airport, this old Aerosoft, to me, to be quite honest, it sucks. I wish they'd make a new one. New Charles de Gaulle. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. Hope you all did like it. It was odd. Things went weird. I don't know what to say. Things went weird. But, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next flight.
Glide flow. 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 Glide flow.